You were in a whole bunch of WWE video games. I'm always interested in the process of like, what do you do? Do you have any feedback that you give them? Like, what is the work, if any, that a performer like yourself goes into to be in one of those video games?
So when the very first video game that they did, if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember which one it was, but I want to say it was the first one. They took the truck to do mocap or to do the scanner thing to one of the events, one of the TVs. I believe they took it to one of the TVs. So we took turns going in there for the scanning.
Yeah.
And then shortly thereafter, they selected a few of us who needed to do voiceovers, and they took the truck again. And we were in the truck for a little while, so they gave you lines, and you have to say it a few times in different ways. So obviously excited, and then somber, and then just normal voice. But yeah, and then I remember I did that same once the performance center was open. I went to the performance center and then I did them there. But it's still a dream come true, like something that like you watched growing up and you played. I remember, man, SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, No Mercy, WrestleMania 2000.
I'm a Here Comes the Pain guy, man. I love it. If you could run with the trigger buttons instead of triangle now, right. I would still play it. Yeah.
And then to be a part of it, and then they show you like the render of your persona in the video game. You know how awesome that is when you get your first action figure. How amazing, how surreal that is that people are going to be able to, that you're immortalized at that point. Yeah. And regardless of whatever else happens in your life, nobody can ever take that away from you. Nobody can ever take that away from you, right? So, and that's the beautiful thing about all of this stuff. It's forever. Which is super cool, and I'm hoping that with MLW it gets to that point as well too, because they do have a action figure series. So definitely
a fantastic action figure line.
They have Microman.
Yes.